Sergeant! Sergeant! This cadet is a lap 2! Sergeant! Sergeant! There is 14 amendments in our Constitution! Sergeant! Yes, Sergeant!
First Sergeant. Sergeant, it is the preparatory command and the command of execution. Sergeant.
Will you please repeat the question?
Thank
Sergeant!
you, Sergeant.
Sir, this cadet can now call at this time. Sir!
Good morning, Sergeant Cadet. Corporal Brown is prepared for your inspection. Sergeant.
Sergeant! The Army's birthday is June 14th! Sergeant!
Sergeant.
Sergeant! There are 5 verses in the Star-Spangled Banner! Sergeant!
Negative, Sergeant.
Thank you! Sergeant!
Good morning, Sergeant Cadet Private First Class Heffler is prepared for your inspection. Sergeant.
Sergeant,
Sergeant,
there
this
are
cadet is a lap
5
Sergeant.
verses in the spars, as I was, in the Stars Spangled Banner. Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant.
Sergeant, the mission of JROTC is to motivate people to become
Sergeant, 7 Army values are leadership, courage, self-service, self-respect, self-discipline. As I was, Sergeant, these questions, Sergeant. Sergeant, the 7 Army values are leadership, integrity, discipline, self-discipline, courage, leadership, and Sergeant, leadership. Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant.
Sergeant, this cadet does not recall at this time.
I am positive I don't know any of the 11 terms of leadership. Sergeant. Sergeant, the mission of Junior ROTC
Sergeant,
is to
drill.
motivate
Sergeant.
young citizens, as I was. The mission of JROTC is to motivate young people to be better citizens. Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant.
All right, we should pass him from here.
Yes, Sergeant, I was. Sergeant. About Mr. Shaw, we have better citizens advantage of Sergeant.
Tell me that because I want to hear it.
What's
I
A
don't
stand
believe
for?
you. Make me believe it.
Through the
First
earth.
Sergeant, my parents are both in the Army. First Sergeant.
Reserve, National Guard, active.
Active duty. First Sergeant.
Good stuff. It doesn't matter though, because we all go to war.
Who?
All right. What do you want to be in the Army?
I want to be an EOD. First Sergeant.
Hey,
You like blowing up stuff?
Yes, First Sergeant.
I'm a left forward Sergeant.
What are the 2 parts of command when it comes to drill and ceremony?
Up and abide, not touching the collar.
The
Sergeant.
preparatory command and the
No, Sergeant. Hey, Sergeant.
as you were First Sergeant.
No, no,
The preparatory
no,
command
Sergeant.
and the
Hey,
executive command. First Sergeant.
Okay, you said executive command. Is it person in charge?
Good afternoon, Sergeant.
Person doing it.
Let to Sergeant.
Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Sergeant.
What land are you?
I know that one. Sergeant. Hurry.
210 armed inspection, armed litigation, is restriction. Armed exhibition,
Light 2,
You
Sergeant.
want to be in the Army if you decide to join.
In the Marine Corps for Sergeant.
Oh, you want to be in the Marine Corps? Why are you here? You're in the Army uniform.
Yes, Sergeant.
You want to be a drone?
Yes, Sergeant.
Or you want to be a soldier?
Miss Cadet Scout Copper.
So you want to be a Marine or join the soldier?
Yes, Sergeant.
Are you confused, Bueno?
Maybe First Sergeant.
Possibly?
Sergeant.
Yes, First
Why?
Sergeant.
These are your goals, your dreams, your
If
aspirations.
their heart is beating, Sergeant.
Know what you want. Cool?
Huh.
So give me the 7 Army
Cadets
values.
never call, Sergeant. Yes.
This cadet is not known for Sergeant.
Because you know the Marine values, huh?
No, for Sergeant.
Always
conduct myself to bring honor
to my Cadet Private Laura, First Sergeant. Sergeant.
That's new.
Thank you.
Loyal and patriotic, and the future United States of America. I do
What
not lie to
does
you
that
or so,
star
always
stand
be proud of my actions.
Honor unit.
So what has your unit done to be given Army? What says Army? What have you done? Tell me about your unit.
That's it.
What's so
I
honorable
think
about
it's
it?
6, Sergeant.
You know the rest?
Yes, Sergeant.
Nothing, because you said nothing so
Do you
far.
want me to start? You can question First Sergeant.
What's so honorable about your unit that it got
I'm an
reward?
Army Junior ROTC cadet. I will always conduct
We're
myself
outstanding in leadership. First
You're
Sergeant.
outstanding leadership. So what's the definition of leadership?
Leadership is...
Do not smile at me.
Sorry, First Sergeant.
I work hard to prove
Leadership is showing outstanding ways of being a leader. First Sergeant.
So you use the word leader in definition of leadership, which is not the thing you want to do. In your own words,
That's it,
tell me.
Sergeant.
I got nothing to
Help her out
tell
with the rest?
Yes, Sergeant. I am an Army Junior ROTC cadet. I will always conduct myself to bring credit to my family, country, school, and the Corps of Cadets. I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal. Will always be accountable for my
So
actions
you
and
know the
deeds.
unit system.
I will always practice
Why not?
citizenship and patriotism.
I don't study, First Sergeant.
Sergeant
You don't
Cadet
study.
does not recall the rest.
Oh my goodness.
You hear this, Commander?
Yes, First
You know
Sergeant.
the rest?
Yes, Sergeant.
Let's hear it.
I'm an Army Junior ROTC cadet.
Twitter.
I will always conduct myself to bring credit to my family, country, school, and the Corps of Cadets. I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal, and will always be accountable for my actions and deeds. I will always practice good citizenship and patriotism, and will work hard to improve my mind and strengthen my body. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal, and will always be accountable for my actions and deeds. I will work hard to improve my mind and strengthen my body. I will seek the mantle of leadership and stand prepared to uphold the Constitution of American way of life. May God grant me strength to always live this creed. Sergeant.
You guys need to eat lunch together more.
Hey, what? You go to the Army?
Who knows the Army birthday yet?
No, Sergeant.
So you go to college. You go to college.
Sergeant, Army birthday.
My goal is just to go to college,
Just to go to
Sergeant.
college.
Yes, First Sergeant.
Go online, party it up.
No, First
Sergeant,
Sergeant.
Army birthday is June 14th. Sergeant.
First Sergeant.
I did.
Did you get that?
What's the role?
June 14th.
Why do you want to do this?
Birthday?
Yes, Sergeant.
Why you going to college?
June 4th. So going to college to be successful, First Sergeant.
Be successful.
Pledge of allegiance?
And you're
Yes, Sergeant. No, Sergeant. No, First Sergeant. One, First Sergeant.
Okay, all right, so already fancy. You're a freshman, you don't quite know. All right?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Potentially, you're going to be great, Laura.
It's the easiest.
However, you better start studying. Got
Yes,
it?
First Sergeant.
But we're not done. What's the definition of manners?
Manners, First Sergeant, is when you say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, welcome. First Sergeant.
So where'd you learn those things?
From my mother, First Sergeant.
Good. She's an awesome woman.
Yes, First Sergeant.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
Cadet
States.
Staff Sergeant Garcia, First Sergeant.
Which
Hey,
stands
Garcia.
one nation under
You're an
God,
LET what?
Light 2, First Sergeant.
What? 2. Right? Tell me about those awards.
First Sergeant, I have gotten an award for parade, for outstanding leadership, and for personal appearance, First Sergeant.
Personal appearance.
Yes, First Sergeant.
You know I used to be a drill sergeant?
Is that so, First Sergeant?
See that badge right there? The gold one?
I am looking straight forward, First Sergeant.
Look down for a second. It's like, see that
Yes,
badge?
Sergeant.
Yes, First
So
Sergeant.
you say outstanding appearances means I wouldn't find anything wrong with your uniform.
You
I'm
will
trained to
not,
do
First
that.
Sergeant.
I will not.
You will not, First
You
Sergeant.
sure?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Oh, don't put any money on that one. Got it?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Mm-hmm. Already found something. Cool?
Huh?
All right. It's called experience, but we'll move on.
Yes, for sergeant.
All right, what's the definition of leadership?
Leadership is being able to complete a goal by using good leadership skills and by completing the goal fully, for sergeant.
By yourself.
No, for sergeant.
Let's talk about the people you're going to lead. How are you going to make them move?
SHIP.
You will use good leadership skills and you will motivate them to finish the goal, for sergeant.
By
Yes,
providing
Sergeant.
what?
Teamwork, for sergeant.
Teamwork. They need a reason.
Lord,
Excuse me, for
They
sergeant.
need a reason to do it.
Yes, for sergeant.
So you'll provide them with what?
Sergeant.
Motivation, for sergeant.
Okay, I'll take that.
This cadet does not recall, Sergeant.
What's the definition of etiquette?
Etiquette is being able to use manners, for sergeant.
All right.
Dignity, Sergeant.
Give me an example of
Duty,
etiquette.
Sergeant.
Etiquette is being able to say thank you, for sergeant.
Sure? Those
Yes,
are
for
manners.
sergeant.
What's etiquette?
This cadet does not recall, for sergeant.
Just say you knew the answer.
I thought I did, for sergeant.
Thought you did.
Yes, for sergeant.
Key word being what?
I don't, for sergeant.
Thought. Okay? I need you to know.
Yes, for sergeant.
Got it?
Yes.
That's part of the leadership.
Yes, for
Confident.
sergeant.
Oh, found another one.
Or I should say, you guys are really strong.
Yes,
Yes,
Sergeant.